So today we'll discuss about the series and parallel connection of the resistors. Look at how we are doing here. The series connection the resistors will be connected in series. Suppose this is our circuit diagram. Here we have given a potential, or if I take this is plus, this is minus, then the current flows here. Here is the emitter. Current will flow like this. Okay. Now what you do is you connect a resistor here. Resistor R1. One piece of resistor you are putting here. Another piece of resistor you are putting here. R2. This is the symbol of resistors. Then R3. So, since this is will be a single piece of wire, in between you are having the resistors, the current flow will be same. That means current flow from here to here is I, current flow from here to here is I, here to here is I, here to here is I. So first point, the flow of current remains same. Okay. Second point, the potential gets divided. Means for this here to here is V1. Okay. Here to here V2. For this piece of resistor, potential is V2. For this piece of resistor, the potential is V3. That means the potential gets divided. So these 2 points you have to remember. Current flows is same for all. Potential, that means for this current flowing is I, current flowing is I, current flowing is I. So now what you will find? So therefore if you are giving a potential of V, that will be V1 plus V2 plus V3. Okay. Now look at, actually the proof is not in our syllabus. Even then you should have a knowledge of this. I'll tell you what to do here. Okay. Now, suppose let the total resistance equals to R. Total resistance equals to R. That means what you will get? R will be equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. But this is not required now. But therefore V by I, because V is the potential we are giving, I is the current flowing, equals to R. Okay. Then I can write here V equals to IR. This is the equation of problem. Now other parts you see. Similarly, V1 by I1, V1 by I equals to R1. For this part, V1 by, if V by I is R, for between A and B, suppose, between A and B, so V1 by I equals to R1. That means it gives you V1 equals to IR1. Similarly, V2 by I equals to R2. This is the potential V2. Current is same, current is I for all. So V2 by I is R2, implies V2 equals to IR2. And V3 by I equals to R3. So V3 equals to IR3. Now back to this one. V equals to IR. V equals to IR. If total voltage is V, I is the current, total resistance is R, then you are writing V equals to IR. Then what you will find? But what is V? V is V1 plus V2 plus V3. V equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3. So V you will write IR. V1 you will write IR1, IR2, IR3. So implies IR equals to I common R1 plus R2 plus R3. I cancel. So resistance in series became R1 plus R2 plus R3. That means if the resistors are connected in series, your equivalent resistance will be sum of the resistors. This is a formula now which you will be using. Okay. Now resist parallel connection. So parallel connection. So in the parallel connection, what you will find? Look at, this is the potential given to us. This is plus, current is flowing I. Now what you do is, you connect it into parallel. One from the junction, if the wires are divided, that is called parallel connection. From this is the junction A now. Okay. Now resistors, this is your R1, R2, R3. Three resistors connected in parallel. Okay, now they will be joining here. Outcome, this is the B point, outcome current is I. Okay, I is flowing here. But what is the first point? The potential which you are applying between these 2 points remains same. So V will be same. V, that is potentially same. Second, current gets divided. That means this will be your I1 current, this is I2 current, this is I3 current. Got the point? So in the parallel connection, current gets divided, potential V remains same. Okay, now let's do a calculation on this. Calculation means if the total resistance equals to R, then V by I equals to R, implies V by R equals to I. This is equation number 1. Okay, for R1, what do you find? V by R equals to I. That means V is same here, V will remain same for all. That means V by R means here V by R1. V by R1 equals to I1. For I2 V by R2 equals to I2. For this V by R3, R2, this is R3, V by R3 equals to I3. Okay now? So if I write V by R equals to I1, so implies V by R equals to I, then it becomes, what is I1 plus I2 plus I3, because I is getting divided as I1 plus I2 plus I3. Then what is I1? V by R1. So V by R equals to V by R1, V by R2, V by R3. Now what you can do is V common. So V by R equals to V common 1 by R1, 1 by R2, 1 by R3. So V is cancelled. So conclusion is, in the parallel connection, 1 by R is 1 by R1, 1 by R2, 1 by R3. Got the point? So now, suppose we will take a small question here. Three resistors of 2 omega, 3 omega, 5 omega are connected in first question series. Second, parallel. Find the equivalent resistance in each case. This is our first question. Okay, so look at here. Three resistors are given. Now you are given R1 equals to 2 omega, R2 equals to 3 omega, R3 equals to 5 omega. That means, what do you find? Series में resistance series you write. Resistance series. What is the series formula? R1 plus R2 plus R3. That means you have to add this. How much you will get? That is 2 plus 3 plus 5, that is 10 omega. That means when you connect in series, the resistance increases, become 10. Now resistance parallel. Second part. Resistance parallel. So 1 by Rp you write. Resistance parallel equals to 1 by R1, 1 by R2, 1 by R3. Means what do you get? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5. So if I solve here, I hope you can see, equals to LCM is how much? 30. 30 is LCM, 15 plus 10 plus 6. So 1 by Rp equals to 31 by 30. But this is 1 by Rp, ulta karo. What is the resistance parallel? Now 30 by 31. 30 by 31. 30 को 31 में डिवाइड करो put 0.0 9 times. So equivalent to 0.9 omega. That means when you connect in parallel, the resistance decreases. Okay. So you try one question. I am given here 5 omega, 15 omega, 20 omega are connected in series parallel. Find the equivalent resistance in each case. Now let's go to some difficult questions. Okay. So difficult question will be a 12-volt battery is connected. A 12-volt battery is connected across a lamp whose resistance is 50 ohm. Resistance is 50 ohm. Okay. Then what is there? Through a variable resistance as shown in the figure. Through a variable resistor is shown in the figure. The figure is given to us. Okay. If the current flowing through is, if the current flowing in the circuit is 0.2 ampere, calculate the value of the resistance used in the variable resistor. Calculate the value of the resistance used in the variable resistor. Okay, so try to understand. I'll draw the diagram here. The diagram is, I have to draw little here. It is like this. This is volt. How much? Now 12 volt is given. Okay. The current is flowing I, that is 0.2 ampere. Then here is a resistance box. Variable resistance box is there. There a resistor is used. This is your R1. Okay. Then from here, what you are finding is bulb is connected. This R is given you 50 omega. Resistance of this is 50 omega. So here is an arrow mark. Because this we are connected to this box. But got my point? This is connected to this box. Now what kind of connection you find? There is a resistance, again there is another resistance. But when you find the connection is like this is called parallel connection. but you never find a connection like this. It is a single piece of wire showing. So here the resistance is in series. Here the resistance is in series. The series means what will be RS now R1 plus R or R plus R. If I write R1 also no problem. R1 plus R. That means only R you write. This is R1 plus 50 omega. You are asked to find what is the value of this. Okay. Then what is the flow of current here? Flow of current is 0.2. So V by I equals to R implies V equals to IR. So what is V? 12 volt, I 0.2. Your resistance is R1 plus 50. Got my point? Now you have simplified, you have to find out this one. So what you can do is, this number is multiplied, you can bring here. 12 by 0.2 equals to R1 plus 50. Because this is multiplied to both, you can divide here. Now how to simplify? 12 into 10 by 0.2 into 10 R1 plus 50. So this will be 120 by 2 equals to R1 plus 50. This is how much? 60 now. So 50 you bring this side. So you find 60 minus 50 equals to R1. Therefore R1 is 10 ohms. So this resistor is 10 ohms. Okay, let's continue some more questions. Very interesting question, look at here. So we are given a 12 volt battery is connected to 12 volt battery is connected to the arrangement of the resistances